Hello guys, welcome to today's session of Purposeful Reading with Virtue. On today's video, I want to talk about more of the wisdom keys of my Moodog. And remember how we do it is that we read the key and then we try to relate it with my experiences and a lot of experiences that people have. The first one of today is intolerance of your present creates your future. Intolerance of your present, of your today, creates your future. Of course, this is true. A lot of us are settled for less, myself inclusive. And I really hate myself most times when I think of the people I've allowed in my life for this long. When I think of a lot of things that I have just settled in, and I just feel like, okay, let me just stay here. But now when you get tired, I think there's a scripture in the Bible which says that it talks about it's about Jacob, that the yoke will fall off his shoulders at some point in his life when I'm a terrible rephraser, but then that's the best I can do right now. So the yoke falls off your back when you come to your senses. So I think this is actually very powerful. This is one wisdom key that works a lot with me because I am overly ambitious, in a good way though. A girl has got to live a good life. Yeah, I'm overly ambitious, and I look at people in other parts of the world, my age mates and those who are smaller. It's not like I'm comparing myself, but I like to push myself to make sure I do more, because I'm tired of the status quo. There's gonna be more than this. It actually is more than this. There's more that I can become. There are more lives that I can impact. I know of people that you stay around them for just a single minute and your life cannot be the same. So why can I not be like that? Why can you not bring value to the world, starting with just one person? All right, for the next key, give another what he cannot find anywhere else, and he will keep returning. This cuts across a lot of fields. My God, in fact, God help me to say the right words here. This cuts across every field: your work, your hustle, your home, your education. In fact, everything, especially with business and career. If you're building a brand, just give your clients what they will not find anywhere. It's simple now. This thing is simple. Give them what they cannot find anywhere else. That's very hard, by the way, because you find clothes all over the place. But then give them designs that are different, right? Give them designs that will cause them to stand out. That when they move around, people are like, who did your dress and all of that? Give people what they cannot find anywhere else. Provide value, and that doesn't come just anyhow. Like I said in one of my videos, that I attended a conference somewhere, and the lady who was giving a talk, she was like, she found out earlier in life that the reason why people are getting almost the same results as others and not scaling walls of excellence is because they are doing exactly what others are doing. For example, if I find someone doing clothes and I'm doing exactly what she's doing, or he or she or he's doing, the least or the highest that I can do is be like that person. What else? But if I go a step further, and that's what people are not ready to do, go a step further to want to improve on my marketing strategy, want to improve on my design, incorporate, go an extra mile, even booking a hotel sometimes. I think I'm going to do this one of these days. I think a lot of people do. Creatives, just book a hotel somewhere for 2-3 days or just a day and sit and have the Holy Spirit brood on your mind and let ideas flow. These are some of the extra things that you can do. Look around you. How many people do this? Very few people, right? Just do something different. If people sleep at 8, if business people are sleeping at 8, you too sleep at 8, the highest you will be is be like them. But if you want to go a step further, you have to do more. Read more for students, for pastors, pray more, or whatever it is that the Lord is laying in your heart. Just do something different. I'm just daring someone as I'm daring myself, that you can become who you want to be. And like I said, I don't know if I said it today or if I said it, I don't know, but I think I've said this before, that this is not for everybody. This content is not for everybody. It's for people who want to stand out. You get it? People who are overly ambitious in a good way. Overly ambitious in a good way. There was a day I woke up, I was really like, oh, will I really wake up on this bed? Like my body was just doing me like, just keep sleeping. And then the Holy Spirit just minister to me that just go on YouTube and play a motivational video. And I told myself, I was just like, this motivational video that make you feel like you can carry iron. Or that you can just do extra things that are not quite realistic. I said, okay, let me just do it. When I went online, when I saw the first video that came up, when I typed what I typed, motivational stuff or spiritual motivational stuff, I wanted to click on that. I'm not going to call the pictures name. The Holy Spirit was like, no, not this one. I scrolled, and then when I saw what he wanted me to watch, I just knew, and then I clicked. My God, and then I jumped from my bed. You know, it wasn't just that day. You know, there's a dimension where you listen to a motivational speaker, and 2 hours, 2 hours after feeling that you can lift up Boya Mountain, like in fact you can do the impossible. 2 hours after, you're like, I'm sorry, you start apologizing to yourself for feeling that you could do that. I was amazed at the stretch of how that inspiration and motivation, that it kept going all through the day. I was cutting clothes, I was sketching, ideas were flowing. I said, wow. Yeah, so all right, what I listened was actually by Pastor Otabil, Pastor Mensa Otabil. I think I reviewed one of his books, Dominion Mandate. Papa God, that Papa is something else. He is so sound. And what I was listening to him about was him saying that you should not always feel like settle when you don't read things. You should push yourself to do better. Yeah, and a lot of other inspirational things I watched, and these are the kind of things that I really want to spend my time listening to and becoming, because definitely what you take is what you give out. You can't give out what you don't have. So yeah, so that's it for today's video, guys. I know we've not reviewed like a book yet, but we definitely will. The reason I'm doing this is because I just want to keep the reading culture going and encourage you to do so. I am quite busy this season, so I have not been able to read voluminous books like I did last year. But then probably around the second quarter of this year, I'll get my first book and I'll read. Yeah, so thank you so much for sticking around. I pray that God blesses you. I pray that God gives you a hunger. God gives you the desire not just to be great, but to want to touch somebody's life by the transformation that you allow God to do inside of you. I pray that for those of you who have really started pushing, that you will not give up, irrespective of where you're from, the challenges you're facing. In fact, your back, nothing will stop you. I speak the hand of God over your life. I pray God blesses your hustle. And as you encourage me by watching my video, may God also bring people that will support your vision, support your life, support your future and everything. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely time. See you in our next video. Bye.